Yesterday, during the America versus Pumas match, something scandalous happened. America could be eliminated for cheating, and we're going to talk about that very topic. On the Chivas side, they're already preparing for the return match against Tigres, and they're extremely united for this match. So stay here with me. We're going to talk about this and other topics next. They're extremely interesting. America can be eliminated. I'm Jesus Bernal, and I thank all of you for your attention. Thank you very much for being here with me to talk about the latest regarding the Chivas team. All of you can join my private channel on Telegram, where we interact much more closely. Click the link I leave for you below in the pinned comment. That way you can access my Telegram channel without any problem. So without further ado, let's start this video with the latest news about Chivas. The truth is that what happened yesterday in the America versus Pumas match has been a complete scandal in Liga MX. Maybe you already know, maybe you don't. But let's take a look at exactly what happened in this match and the consequences that could come from it. It turns out that America is being accused of using an ineligible player. Here, this shows us this video, where you can see the substitution that brings Spinoza in. Well, all the changes that America made at that moment. The thing is, look, players are preparing to enter. Shocker, who's leaving, shakes hands with Spinoza. Shocker leaves the field. He's now completely off the pitch. And at that moment, they put him back in, which would amount to an ineligible lineup. Why? The substitution had already been made. In fact, Santander arrives, and there's some confusion. They're talking about Sebastian Cáceres anyway, right? Something that's not very common. But obviously, this opens the door to an ineligible lineup. Why does this happen? Cáceres gets injured, so they immediately put in Shocker as the other center back, when the substitution had already been made. Even Diario Ace. They show this situation. Images that they claim Pumas will use as evidence. Here we see it. There is Shocker Vasquez, he's pointed out. Notice how the substitution unfolds. He's going to approach the sideline so the substitution can happen for this player, so it can take place. There he goes, jogging. The referee signals from above, shows the substitution. Vasquez for Spinoza. Number 32 goes out, number 22 comes in. There goes Shocker, walking. There he goes. Here, they're even going to show us Spinoza coming in. It says number 32 out number 22 in the assistant notices. And like crazy, he puts him back on the field. There it is. That's exactly the ineligible lineup. That's the ineligible lineup. What would be the consequence? Here we have it from the good Leon Laconda through his Twitter account. Check out what my good colleague at ESPN, Leon Laconda, says. He has all this information. He says, Pumas UNAM will file a complaint this Monday for the alleged ineligible lineup by America. The club, America, believes that there was no such thing. The sanctions regulations in Article 52 state that an ineligible lineup in the playoff stage is punished with the disqualification of the offending team. So, if they apply the full weight of the law to America, all of this could end in their elimination. Do you guys think that's going to happen? Will there be a fix? Will Televisa get involved? Because it's not just about eliminating America. It means losing out on a playoff game they're broadcasting. There's a lot at stake. There's a lot at stake. Let's see how it ends. But if they cheated, let the full weight of the law fall on them. Well, on the Guadalajara side, on the Chivas side, they're focused and locked in on this weekend's match against Tigres. Complicated? Yes, complicated. Impossible? No, I don't think the comeback is impossible. I'm one of those who believes Chivas can do it. I'm definitely convinced that Chivas can pull off the comeback. There are a lot of stats surrounding Guadalajara that point to this. And for me, it's very, very, very clear that that's how it's going to be. In fact, that has been the message coming from the Chivas players and the club itself. For example, here we see how they share Omar Gob's post on Instagram that says, "Let the stadium shake with my people, with you. We're going to get through this. Let's believe and make our stadium count." That's what he says. The midfielder from Guadalajara. And also the club's official account pinned a message where they say the following: "We are a united club, and we stay together until the end. Union in the red and white fortress." That's the message that Chivas has tried to send in the last few hours. This sense of unity, this idea of supporting the team, of everyone sticking together. And I agree, because I've already read a lot of pessimism on social media when I think it should be the opposite. Right now is when Chivas fans should be much more united and fully support the team. Fully support the team. Let's see what happens next weekend. And speaking specifically of support, so far people have done it. I think that at any moment now, if not already, by the time you're watching this video, it has already happened. Chivas is going to announce that the tickets for Saturday are sold out. Look, those are the ones left. There are some left at Club Chivas. There are 2 tickets left on one side. On the other side, there are 3 left. In Section 8, on the east side, there's 1 left. And on the lower west side, there's 1 left. I mean, 2, 5, 6, 7 tickets, that's all. This is sold out. This is sold out and completely sold out. So, well, at any moment now, at any time, Chivas will announce a sellout for next weekend's match against Tigres. And that's how it should be, huh? It's 90 minutes where the fans have to back Chivas all the way. Guadalajara's coach, Gaby Milito, has shared his take on what he thinks happened, right? He has a very clear analysis of what he thinks happened in the first leg. Let's listen to the Chivas coach.
Having created more chances today, what feeling does everything that happened leave you with? Well, we took the lead in the match. We wanted to try to control the flow of the game by holding back a bit more because of the lead, and also because Tigres is a team with very good individual players. They're very good at attacking in tight spaces, but above all, they're really good at attacking in open spaces, like what happened with the third goal. In some situations they had after the third goal, the feeling is that we could have done better. But as always, the team pulled together as much as possible. We were up against a very good team, very good, with very good players, with a lot of talent. Sometimes, like how it ended, we matched up and played more one-on-one to see if we could score a goal. What we did, in my opinion, was correct, exposing ourselves to every transition, right? With Correa, with Bruneta, with Bueno, with the attacking players they have who are really good. And that's a bit how the match went. We would have liked to avoid the equalizer, which was from a set piece, and especially the second goal, where we didn't do well and Bruneta didn't get to Bruneta, right? It was with quite a bit of space, and well, from there the match got a little bit tougher for us. Anyway, we tried to change some things and some players to see if we could first tie the game, then at 3-1 to see if we could close the gap, you know. We had some chances and so did the opponent. Of course, with such a big field, they can also create danger for you, especially with the quality they have. but it was just the first match, and the return leg is at home. And of course, we have the hope of playing a great match, of being able to score 2 goals, and let's see if we are capable of advancing to the next round.
The return match will be next Saturday at 7 p.m. Central Mexico time. You can watch it on Amazon Prime Video, available throughout Mexico. In the United States and Canada, the match will be at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, 6 p.m. Pacific Time, and you can enjoy it on Telemundo. What does Chivas need to advance to the next round? They need to win the match by 2 or more goals. Any score with a difference of 2 or more goals, like 2-0, 3-1, 3-0, or 4-2, will put Chivas through. Winning by 1, drawing, or losing would put Tigres through. All right, we'll end this video here. Thank you very much for your attention. Keep subscribing, commenting, sharing, and liking. See you next time. I'm Jesus Bernal. Goodbye.